What's up, guys? It's Winning, back with another video, and I'm going to show you guys my Blitz from last year, the Dime 236 wheel. Contains are a little iffy, like they kind of don't work the same as last year, so this is going to be my adjustment to the Blitz for Madden 22. So I'm going to show you guys the new setup. What we're going to do is we're going to shift our linebackers to the right, pinch our D-line. I'll explain why we do that later. You want to do that in that order, but you pinch your D-line, you slant him right. You move the slot DB a step like we did last year because it's going to help him come in a little bit more frequent. You could not touch him, but it's going to be a little bit more inconsistent. So if that's an extra step you can't do, then it's pretty easy to do, though. So shift your linebackers right, blitz the right of screen linebacker, pinch your D-line, slant them right, touch the corner on the left, and then you're going to use the linebacker where I user him. Here I'm going to put faster DB to show you that I'm using Lewis, and he's got 89 speed, so that's pretty easy to get in MUT. But I'll put a 92 speed guy there, so you can see it comes in really good with a fast DB. If you could put a safety there who's got tackling, like I'll use Stonewall on I'm gonna say his name, Morik or whatever his name is. I use Stonewall on him, and if you put that on him, they're not getting any yards, but he'll tackle the quarterback for sure. But I would use him instead. But you can put a slot DB there. Dak Prescott just is god in practice mode, so he just sheds. So in MUT, they're gonna be using Daniel Jones or Josh Allen, so they should get sacked. So shift your D-line, shift your linebackers right, pinch your D-line, slant them right, blitz the right of screen linebacker. And then you're going to user, like I'm usering here. If they block the running back, you're going to pull the running back with your user by doing this. Other than that, it pulls the guard. Helps basically whatever. But so we're not blocking here, but this is to show you that it works for unblocked running back and blocked running back. If you guys are new to my channel, if you haven't subscribed, appreciate if you did take the time to subscribe, like the video if you do like this Blitz. Now, I'll do it later eventually, but I'm gonna show you guys like a turbo, how you don't have to blitz this many people later in another video. But there's something you can do that. This defense is really creative. Now you're not gonna want to run it versus people who are putting like a lot of tight ends out there, because then they could audible down and pancake you. But if they're like in a spread set where they're using all three receivers and they don't necessarily run the ball a bunch and they're just passing, this is a really good defense. And it's the pressure is fairly quick. You can send 5, 4, 3, 2 still with the setup. So all you really have to do is just shift your linebackers right. It helps for some reason this year. It helps, and then pinch your D-line. Now you're gonna want to do the shift your linebackers right first, and then pinch your D-line, because if you pinch your D-line and then shift your linebackers, basically this linebacker, which is an end right now, he's going to line up a little bit more like over the guard versus like outside the tackle. And I'll show you later in the video. You'll notice it. But like if you shift the linebackers first, basically it makes it to where he doesn't move. And it basically just creates the edge where he's going to take the tackle and the guard, and the running back has to take the DB, or the guy on the right's going to come. But basically, they think you're blitzing as well. You see how the guard followed me? And so the running back usually will cheat up to you in a game and head-to-head. In practice mode, they're kind of like godlike. But here, what I'm going to do is the linebacker, right? So I couldn't find him, actually. I was having a hard time. I was like, where the hell is he? But that's why it's taken me a second here. I couldn't find him. But basically, I was looking for Parsons. I scrolled past him there because I'm blind. But so I was like, oh, wait. No, I could sub him, because I thought for some reason he was on the line. So I'm going to put Parsons here because he basically is 93 speed, and he's a linebacker. So when we get a 90 speed or 93 speed linebacker, him coming off this right edge is going to be something ferocious, man, okay? Because when you put secure tackler on them, I know they're shedding in practice mode, but like I'm just looking towards the future, like even for run support, they won't gain yards. You can see here, he just is off the edge. Parsons is good because he's got like 93 speed, I think, in regs. I didn't touch any of their speeds, but I did, like in the other video, I traded the Browns linebacker, the Giants linebacker, because those who you use in MUT, that's what you want to use in MUT. So that's who I put the lab with. Now this I didn't use Parsons there originally just to show you I should put Hooker there. He's 89 speed. You can put a 92 speed there, guy there. I know for sure. 91 speed at least. 90, you know, but 89 speed works. 88 speed works. It just doesn't. You just need someone kind of fast, obviously. Setup super simple. You know, the video's a little bit longer because I wanted to show you guys it multiple times. It's going to come in every single, you know, not every time. It's not going to come in every time. But I'm here, I'm spying, and I'm sending, what, 3 here? Showing you guys I can send 3. I'm sending 4. But you see it comes off the edge. The tackle on the right, if he doesn't grab him, he's coming. And in the game, sometimes they don't grab him. Now, I don't like to contain with this. You can contain, but it's, again, you're going to see that it's not as consistent versus not containing. And contains, they don't work anyways for scrambling quarterbacks, so what's the point? You know, if this comes in without containing really well. So you can contain, but it just doesn't work the contains don't work as good as they did last year and the year before. But you can send it like I sent it last year if you spy the D tackle and zone the end. You see there I put the linebacker in a flat and I sent 4. The reason why I like to send the linebacker is because of that right there. You see how he just shedded him? No, it's practice mode. Yeah, I do it in regs too. If you use this, I feel like it's going to scrambling quarterbacks are going to with high break tackle are going to shed DBs this year, which is okay. We can put abilities on safeties and put them in the blitzing spots, and they won't be able to shed them. But that's for another day. But you see, it works the same as last year. You just can't really contain. Now, if you guys did make it this far in the video, which not all the people are, they're just going to get the setup at the beginning. But this is why it's this long, because I wanted to show you. It does work like last year, but you need here I'm showing. This is where I was trying to demonstrate the blitz will work when the linebacker. You see how he moves over towards the tackle? The blitz will still work when he's there, when you send it how I set it up in the beginning. It just is more consistent when you shift linebackers right first, and then you pinch your D-line. Because if you pinch your D-line first, you can't get him back. Basically, that's why it took so long to snap the ball there. I was trying to show he ain't going back. Even if I reset the play, shift my linebackers right, and pinch him, he's going to go where the tackle goes. So just shift your linebackers right first, then pinch your D-line. I know that's kind of a thing, but that's something that I've noticed when I've been playing the games with this defense so far. So it's helpful to tell you now versus learning later when you're like, why isn't it working? It works better when he's where he's placed where he is, but he doesn't move when you shift linebackers right first. I don't know why. If you base the line, he'll move, but don't base the line. You don't need to base the line this. Base lining is not that great anyways. You give up outside streaks real easy. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.